In this video, we will be talking about how the changes of population growth over the last century have changed and shaped Chicago into the city it is today.
One of the most significant time periods in which the population of Chicago has grown is the Great Migration. Lasting from 1915 to 1970, it was a movement of African Americans from the rural South to the industrial North. Chicago accounts for 500,000 of the 7 million people who moved during those decades. It was one of the prime destinations to go to at the time.
Some reasons behind the Great Migration were racist social conditions in the South, such as Jim Crow laws, strict segregation, and prejudice against Black people, as well as the numerous job opportunities in the North. During World War I, the Black population more than doubled due to the industry's lack of workers.
People moved into the city by boat up the Chicago River. As more modes of transportation had been developed, people began to travel by trains and cars. More effective modes of transportation also contributed to the population growth of Chicago during the 20th century.
From 1840 to 1850, the population of Chicago increased 570.3%, going from 4,470 to 29,963. Up until 1960, the city's population had been steadily increasing. Starting in 1960, however, there had been a relatively small but stable decline in population. In 2015, the city's population only grew by 82 residents, which is the slowest growing city in the top 10 biggest cities in the U.S.
Chicago has recently seen a major population loss, losing 6,263 residents in 2015. More people are moving into counties such as McHenry, Kendall, and King.
People are also moving into suburbs that expanded out of Chicago, like Buffalo Grove, Wheaton, Lincolnshire, etc. Chicago's population has gone under many changes over the last century, starting with the Great Migration and then the recent counterurbanization.